So today we're heading to Innsbruck. I've been to Innsbruck a few months ago on a work trip, but Elizabeth has not. So we decided to book a Flixbus to head on down there. And while we were looking for things to do, we saw that there was a bobsledding like World Cup or something, and the tickets were only like 10 or 15 euros. So we went ahead and bought tickets for that. So we're gonna go see that tomorrow. Otherwise, we're gonna go just check out the city again, and at least I will go check out the city again. Elizabeth will see it for the first time and do what else there is to do in Innsbruck. The bus ride here was very sunny and it was very warm in the bus, but we made it, and now we're gonna go explore the city of Innsbruck a little bit before we can check in the hostel. We went from a hot bus to chilly Innsbruck, so I had to throw on another jacket. It's very chilly in the shade. In the sun it's not too bad, but we can't check into the hostel for another 5 hours, so we're gonna walk around, get some food probably, and then just explore it a little bit. Well, that was pretty good. I think it's kind of ironic how we came to Innsbruck and we ate at Augustiner, which is a more or less a Munich place. It's still good. We still have about 3.5 hours left until we can check into the hostel. So we'll just walk around and go by the river and walk by there and, you know, see what else we see. Cheers. Welcome to day 2 in Innsbruck. Today is the day we actually go up to the Olympia Eiskanal to go watch some bobsledding. I've never seen bobsledding in person. I don't know what the tickets will be. Well, I don't know what the tickets will give us in terms of seating. There's a lot of things we don't know. But we both thought it was something fun to go do. So we have to go and get tickets for a bus and then take a bus about 40 minutes to the east, and then we'll be there. To be specific, the event is called the BMW IBSF Bob and Skeleton World Cup. Today, I think there's only 2 events, one at 10 and one at 2. One's a women's event, one's a men's event. And I think it ends tomorrow.
Gemacht worden. Das waren noch Zeiten und Bilder, da hat es geschneit. Auf unserer Videowall jetzt zu sehen. einfach, wie man sich das vorstellen möchte.
This is not exactly what we were expecting. There's nowhere really to sit, and the one restaurant is only for VIPs or people with VIP tickets, which we don't have. And because we didn't really know what to expect, we didn't bring any bags with food or water. So we probably won't be staying very long. We'll probably stay for like an hour. The monobobs are flying by so fast, but without any food or water, you only can stay for so long. So right now we're kind of walking up the track. Here's the track right here, and we're walking up a little bit just to see what we can see, and kind of get the full experience, but not what I was expecting. Got some glue vine. Alright, well, I'm really glad we came and walked upwards and we found this little circle area. There's a really nice lady in the food/drinks little barn thing that is answering a bunch of questions that I have. Apparently the band made it up to the circle. We met a guy named Nick from Baltimore, Maryland. He's on the US skeleton team. He recommended that we wait until 2 o'clock to see the 4-man bobsled, which apparently is like the Super Bowl of this event. So we weren't planning on staying until 2, but now we might have to, thanks to Nick. Alrighty, well, we just met another person on the American team. He's on the American skeleton team. His name was Dan. He talked to us for a while and again confirmed what Nick said, that we have to stay until the 4-man bobsled, and that's freaking insane. And one thing that Dan said is that we need to head up to the top, see the top, and when the 4-man starts in a couple hours, we need to see the start, see that middle part that we were just at, and see the crazy finish apparently that happens with 4-man bobsleds. But we'll see. So now we're walking up to the top. We're gonna see how bad the walk is. One thing that Dan did say about the 4-man bobsled is that apparently the guys that are in it are so big and bulky, not bulky, but like just so big that when they jump in the bobsled, that they have to like cross their arms and get in the bobsled. And then at the end, like the bobsled basically has fancy rakes that you push in the ground to stop yourself. And it's very common for them not to stop in time and basically slam into the wall. So we're gonna have to see what Dan's talking about, and stick around for that. Shout out to Dan and Nick on the US bobsled and skeleton teams for kind of saving this trip. Before we met them, we were thinking about leaving, and we were thinking about just like, we weren't really sure what we were gonna do, like what the different events were, but they kind of saved it. Nick is from Baltimore, Maryland, and then Dan said he was from Pennsylvania. So meeting people from all over the states. Dan did also mention that there's somebody on the team from Austin, which is cool. Up to the top. We made it. for us. That was really cool. When we were at the top, I met some Americans there that were there to watch their son, Paul. He's in his rookie year, and Paul had his first competition maybe last weekend, I think, in Switzerland, but they came in this week to come see him here in Austria. So that was cool. Kind of chatted and talked about Austria and Germany, all this other stuff. Seeing the racers go around that middle section was insane. I was talking to Nick, who we met earlier today, who's on the skeleton team, and he said on similar circles and other tracks you can easily pull 4 or 5 Gs. So it was crazy. Anyways, now we're heading down to the bottom to go to the finish line. Hopefully catch a few more bobsleds, go through. I've been told that the bottom is crazier than the top because they've been gaining speed this whole time. Thank you to Nick, to Dan, to Paul's family, because he kind of helped rescue this excursion. We weren't really sure what we were doing here and how this was working, but then hanging out with all the we had a blast. So let's go see the finish line. Alrighty, seeing the end was really cool. And I think that's going to be it for the vlog for Innsbruck. Catch you next time. Bye.